Today, our topic is low level language. A low level language is a programming language that deals with a computer's hardware components and constraints. Means a low level language is a programming language. A low level language is a programming language. It deals with computers hardware components and constraints like microprocessor chips and etc. It is the language of computer hardware microprocessor which are designed. It has no abstraction in reference to a computer and works to manage computers operational semantics. It has no abstraction in reference to a computer and works to manage computers operational semantics. It has no abstraction, it has no example of computer software like that, computer software, soft copies like softwares, because it is the language of computer hardware. It is related to computer hardware. Computer hardware means microchips, microprocessor like that. A low-level language may also be referred to as computer's native language. A low-level language, we can also call it as a computer's native language because it is the language of computer hardware. We know that computer hardware is microprocessor, chips, like that. Low-level computer hardware means it has a language because it does not understand our human language. And that's why there is a computer hardware language. It is called low-level language or binary language or machine language. Low-level language is the language of computer hardware. Computer hardware means microprocessor, chips, etc. They are designed to be a one language that is called low-level language or machine language. So we can call a low-level language as computer's native language. Low-level languages are designed to operate and handle the entire hardware and instruction set architecture of a computer directly. A low-level language manages the computer hardware and its instruction set directly because it is the language of computer hardware. Low-level languages are considered to be closer to computers. In other words, their prime function is to operate, manage, and manipulate the computer hardware and components. Low-level languages are considered to be closer to computers, means low-level languages are very closer to the computer. We can't read the computer language because we have the high-level language. We don't understand the computer language. Computer language means it's a low-level language. That means it's a computer hardware language. In other words, the prime function is to operate, manage, and manipulate the computing hardware and components. The low-level language manages and manipulates the computer hardware and components because how it's structured like that. Programs and applications written in a low-level language are directly executable on the computing hardware without any interpretation or translation. Programs and applications written in a low-level language are directly executable on the computing hardware. Programs and applications which are written in low-level language, for example, binary language. Binary language includes only zeros and ones, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like that. Only zeros and ones that are included create a new language that is called low-level language. Low-level language for example, binary language. Binary language means zeros and ones. Only we can write like 00, 100, 010 like that. It is called low level language. It is only understood by the computer hardware, not humans. It is called machine language, low level language, like that. Programs and applications written in a low level language are directly executable on the computing hardware without any interpretation or translation. Programs which are written in low level language, like that binary language, machine language. Binary language, machine language, low level language means it is written in zeros and ones, like 00, 100, 100, 0100, 011, 011, like that. We don't understand what is 0, what is 1. It converts into the high language, then we can understand. Programs and applications written in a low language are directly executable in the computing hardware. Which programs are written in low level language, like zeros and ones, directly executable in the computing hardware, and it converts into the zeros and ones into the high level language. That means that is output, that is the result. Then we can understand. Low level language does not need interpretation or translation, because programs are written in low language. Which programs are written in low level language, there is not necessary to convert or interpretation, because the computing hardware understand low level language. So there is no interpretation or translation into any other high level language, because computing hardware only understand low level language. But it converts the high level language, because we humans does not understand, so it converts into the low level language into high level language. Machine level language and assembly level language are popular examples of low level languages. Machine level language and assembly languages are examples. Machine language and assembly language are popular examples of low level languages. Low level languages are machine level language and assembly level language. Machine language and assembly language are perfect examples of low level languages. And low level language is a computer's hardware language. So we can call it as computer's hardware language. We can call the low level language as computer's hardware language. Low level language is machine language. Machine language is binary language. Three are same. The low level language is zeros and ones, that is called binary language or binary level language. It converts the low level language into high level language, so humans can understand. It gives the output or result and in the form of high level language, so we can understand the result or output. Computers hardware can only understand low level language. Whatever we can write on the computer screen as a program, as a code, it converts that is called high level language. It converts the high level language program or code into the low level language, and it can convert the result from low level language into high level language, which gives on the screen. Then we can understand the result or output of the program or our activity. That's it. And the most popular low level languages are machine language and assembly language. Low level languages are most popular. Machine language and assembly language are popular examples of low level languages.